All right. Show is up. Brick, I just remembered the control is free on EGS. Definitely going to download that to play later. Just saying that out loud so that somebody remembers.
I don't know what any of that means.
The control, it's a game kind of like League. Is that right?
Not even close. It's a third-person type surreality invasion type thing. Doesn't matter. Hi. Welcome to Trivia Night, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
What's up, Joseph Smith? How you doing? Welcome. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for being here. Great to see everyone.
The final phase in our Marvel trivia. I like it.
Feels like forever.
So we're going to sit here and chat for a few while we wait for a few more people to join in. And I guess I could drop the link in the chat while we're at it.
And if you do have a team, go ahead and say your team name in the chat. And
Absolutely.
then we'll get the teams rolling here.
So, guys, I mean, one of the questions tonight is not what it typically is with Marvel, like name all the movies from this phase. So I feel okay asking this, but what's your favorite Phase 3 movie?
Ragnarok. Not close.
That's fine, too. That's actually my favorite Marvel movie.
It's incredible.
I love that movie.
It's so funny and well written.
And
unexpectedly funny.
Exactly. And I'll tell you, I was looking at quotes today for obviously the quote round, and so many options were coming from Thor Ragnarok, and I totally forgot about half of them. It's perfect writing. It's so good.
I would love to know how much of that was actually improv.
Yeah.
And, between Chris Evans and Taika and everybody else just being ridiculous and silly. I mean, Tessa Thompson has comedic chops.
I like her a lot. They say apparently Love and Thunder, they said is even crazier, wackier, funnier. They said like nothing was off limits when they came up with an idea or they came up with a joke, which worries me a little bit because I'm like, don't go too much into it, but I don't know. I trust Taika Waititi as a director. I think
he's directing that?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Then I'm absolutely no holds barred, no guardrails. Give me everything. I love Taika. He's so good.
He's so funny.
I think he's my favorite director, actually. Jojo Rabbit was so funny as well.
I love Jojo Rabbit.
He's done so many just great things. I don't think he's missed with me yet.
Well, watch Hunt for the Wilder People, and you probably will think that's your least favorite. It's fine. It's just not. It's nothing like the rest of his movies.
All right, Mr. TVA, America's Ass is back.
Hell yeah. Ooh, did he direct the Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds?
No.
He was in it for he had some sort of.
He does weird shit like that.
I just watched the new trailer that they released for Free Guy, and I forgot that he was in that too. But also, stop releasing trailers for that movie and just release the goddamn movie.
There's been like 7 trailers for that movie.
I mean, it was supposed to come out a year ago, but still.
Well, it's kind of like Black Widow. They've released like 3 final trailers. And I still am convinced that they're not showing everything. But
they've already shown too
not.
much.
Yeah.
Like they revealed new plot points in this Free Guy trailer. And I'm like, what? Come on.
Taika's the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Amazing.
Now it's ruined for Brick.
Sorry, Brick. I know Free Guy was like top of your list for this year.
Honestly, it probably was.
It actually was. It's a video game movie about a guy who gets his own free will. Absolutely sold on that. So he lives in GTA and just realizes that he can get the hookers if he wants to. It's amazing.
Yeah, that was a cut scene, I think. The hooker scene.
Yeah. So I haven't watched any trailers with Free Guy since the trailer was released probably last year.
All right, so I put it in our notes for our show this weekend, the Chumpcast. If you're not already following and listening, you should. Just don't watch it, and I'll talk about it myself. Cool. I don't want to put that on you. I will fall on that grenade for you, Brick.
What a guy.
Panda Claus is asking about Loki, and if we all liked Loki. Did either of you watch it yet?
What if I told you I have not had the time?
That's based on your job. I totally get it.
I'm so sad about it too. Like that's at least like the 15th person that's asked me for my opinion on it, and I'm just like, I don't know. I should just start lying and say it sucked.
It's not going to suck because I'm pumped. I'm pumped
I
for it.
know.
I didn't watch it
I'm
either.
super pumped for it too.
I didn't watch it either though because
I won't
just
say
got back.
anything. I won't say anything major about it. I think the writing's really good. I want to see more from it, but I think the writing's really good.
We do have a question about it later, so I won't get to one of our discussion questions. I won't blow it too early, but I got thoughts about what I want to see out of it.
And I haven't seen anything yet, so I have general thoughts I want to see from it too. So I'm pumped for it. This was actually the series I was looking forward to most of the.
If I was talking to someone, they told me that they were looking forward to another series more than this, I would not talk to them anymore because they would be someone I don't want to be friends with.
Wasn't this the first one they announced? I feel like, because I know WandaVision came out first, obviously. They moved Falcon and Winter Soldier up, but I feel like Loki was the one that was originally like, we're doing a Loki series when we're diving into, episodic television.
You might be right.
I think it was, and it ended up being the one that got delayed a little bit and just reshuffled with everything else going on.
Well, I feel like they shuffled everything because of COVID as well.
Absolutely.
So they had a year off of just nothingness.
What else is Tom Hiddleston doing? I feel like I haven't seen him do anything other than a Marvel property.
He's got he's got a nature doc on Apple TV.
Yeah, you can miss me with that shit.
So does Chris Hemsworth. I also
what?
Yeah,
Dude,
he's doing like a whale nature show or something.
He'd have a great voice for that too.
Or no, sharks. It's sharks.
Paul Rudd has another one for a nature doc
because Disney bought Fox and Discovery and was like, we're going to use all these people over here now.
Yeah, well, it worked out. They have great voices for it.
Makes sense.
Love the narration on those.
So, guys, if you are here to play tonight, well, hopefully if you're here, you're going to play. Give us your team name in the comments. We'll get started in just a few minutes here. I saw America's Ass. I saw Mr. TVA. Panda Claus, are you playing? And if so, give us your name.
Oh, Mr. TVA. That's a Loki reference.
That's a Loki reference.
I'm not gonna watch it tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
I'll probably watch it tonight, and I'll end up staying up way too late, and then I'll just be miserable all weekend.
Yeah, once you lose sleep, you ain't catching up.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
There you go. It's a good attitude.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Hey, you might as well join, Panda. What's the difference? Everyone stinks.
Garage Bar Reviews. I love the Tom Holland audition for Thor. Not sure what that is. Agents of Hydra. What's up?
Wasn't that when... Oh, shit. I remember seeing that video and thinking it was funny. I can't remember what it was now. Damn it.
Tom Holland's awesome. What do you want to see from Spider-Man No Way Home?
I want to see the multiverse. And I want to have them have like Madam Web and them bringing in all these different villains and bring back Tobey Maguire. I want to see all that shit. And they teased us with all of it. And now they're coming back and trying to say, no, none of these people are in there. And you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube on that.
For which one? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like they teased the multiverse thing and opening portals and bringing in all these different characters. And I want to see that. And you can't promise me that and then not deliver it. So...
You know what the thing is? There's so many actors like Andrew Garfield and I think even Emma Stone. Like they're like, oh, no, I'm not in it. When was the last time? Like that happens all the fucking time where they get cast in something and they're like, oh, we're going to try to throw you off. But everyone knows. So that's what I keep saying. Like the trailer, when it comes out, they got to just show it. Like show that that's happening. Don't try to dumb it down for us and like throw us for a loop because it's the worst kept secret.
I could not disagree with you more.
Really?
I'm with Smithers on that.
That is shocking to me, Smithers.
Well, fake news me to death.
I know.
Fake news me to death until I see it on screen. I don't give a shit. Give me nothing at all. I don't care what the fan theories are. Yeah, don't give me anything. Make me want it that much that when I see it on screen, I'm in love. I go crazy.
I still think that a lot of the things that were revealed in Marvel, like Civil War, when Spider-Man shows up.
Oh yeah.
Don't show me that. Just introduce him, and I will go bonkers in a theater, and it will be incredible. I mean, it would be the best kept secret in Hollywood. Don't get me wrong. That would be damn near impossible with the internet the way that it is today. But you got to let me believe that can happen. Otherwise, I just go into every movie knowing exactly what's going to happen.
B. Saunders, are you telling us to get help, or is that your name? And also, Garage Bar Reviews, what is your name for this trivia? B. Saunders, we also need help too, so I'm not upset about that.
Everything's applicable with that statement there.
Brick
Joe
and I are
Smith.
drinking. I don't know about Joe.
I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking because I have to be up in 6 hours.
Drink until 3:30.
And then give the best interview of all time.
Joe Smith will tell you the prizes in just a minute here.
You want to know what I thought about that movie? I'll tell you exactly what I thought about that movie.
You're a bum.
I think next week I'm going to be interviewing Julia Stiles, though.
Julia Stiles?
Back in the day, yeah.
Save the Last Dance, Julia Stiles?
Can you please ask her about the Othello movie that she did? Because I think it's one of the most underrated movies.
I don't disagree with that.
Is this the first movie that you and I have agreed on?
Probably.
I loved that movie.
Mekhi Phifer too, right?
Absolutely. As a brilliant adaptation of a Shakespeare play that you never get. You don't get brilliant adaptations of that for modern day stuff. And it was so well done.
And Josh Hartnett.
It's the most the 90s cast list right there.
So Mekhi Phifer is in Love, Victor, which is the series. It's a spinoff of the movie Love, Simon. It's on Hulu. He's one of like the older guys, like the parents in it. And I'm like, Jesus, where have you been, dude? Like he looks so much older. He's like a bigger dude now. And what's her name? She played Brooke in One Tree Hill back in the day.
Sophia Bush.
She's in it too, and she's like
the whole Brick.
Yeah, good job.
I've never seen One Tree Hill. I just knew that one hottest girl I've heard of all time, Sophia Bush, was in that show,
and she's like the new fling for Mekhi Phifer's character.
Wow,
it's so funny. I'm like, man, they're pulling all the old WB actors and stuff. But all right, should we get going?
Do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys, real quick, if you haven't already, there's a link in the chat that will take you to a page that has all of the answer submission forms. Make sure that you are pulling up at least, obviously, round 1 to get us started here. There's the link again. There are 4 rounds. We'll jump into the rules in just a second. But if you have an issue with pulling that up, please let us know before we get started so that we can correct that. All right. The rules, as always, fill out one answer form for each round and submit it at the end. It's available again in the chat and the info, 1 per team. You can play as a solo player, or you can play as a team, but we're only going to give 1 prize to that team. So you'll have to divvy it up between you. Might be difficult depending on what it is. Absolutely no cheating's permitted. Obviously, we can't tell if you are cheating, but you will get a good idea if you are consistently getting even the tough questions that we throw out there. So just don't do it. It ruins it for everyone else. You'll have 20 seconds between questions in each round. The questions will be repeated once. Each question is going to be worth 1 point tonight. Following each round, you're going to have 30 seconds to submit the answer form. Again, 1 per team. Available in the chat. We'll update the scores and announce what they are after each round. The team with the most points wins at the end, and in the case of a tie, there'll be a tiebreaker question. That last point does not matter this week, I don't believe, which is cool. So everyone has a chance of winning. Tonight, you're playing for a Blu-ray of Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Super underrated movie, by the way. Doesn't get the love it deserves.
I love this movie, to be very honest. I
kindred spirits today.
Jake Gyllenhaal's Mephisto was really solid to me, but
I love this movie.
I'll ignore that you just called him Mephisto, but that's okay.
Oh, did I say Mephisto? Oh my God,
yeah,
Mysterio. Sorry, I've been on this kick of like destroying people for all their Mephisto takes, and here we are. Mephisto, my God.
You've been Mephisting them. I'll take myself off.
Happy Pride Month. All right, so we're at round 1 right now. General knowledge. I'll start off with this. Brick, once again, I think you'll be hitting the quotes for us.
Sure.
Smithers, picture round as always, and I'll wrap up with general knowledge here. Joseph Smith will chat. If you win, we can probably swap that out for something else, and we'll chat about that. We have some backups here.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Absolutely.
Make sure you have the round 1 answer form up. And we're going to jump in right now. Question number 1. How many films make up Marvel's Phase 3? How many films make up Marvel's Phase 3? Rick is going to find those keys.
Doesn't mute his mic.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can mute him from here. I am the powerful admin.
I have the power. Question number 2. What is the movie that Scott Lang mistakenly believes features time travel? What is the movie that Scott Lang mistakenly believes features time travel?
I feel like we ramped up the difficulty this week.
I think we did. I hope we did.
There were some tough questions that I saw when I was making these slides.
Question number 3. When fighting Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, what does Star-Lord transform into? When fighting Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, what does Star-Lord transform into?
One of the greatest songs when they do have that battle.
But not the greatest movie. I hated this movie.
You hated it?
Yeah, I
didn't hate it.
Hate might be strong. Question number 4. Who does Mantis think is the mightiest hero from Earth? Question number 4. Who does Mantis think is the mightiest hero from Earth? Yeah, I just was not a fan of that movie.
I think Mantis might be my least favorite character.
Interesting. Question number 5. What planet holds the Soul Stone? What planet holds the Soul Stone?
Man, this is going to be hard without Mark here to ruin the answers for everything.
Yeah, he doesn't give away all of them all the time.
Or to come in like round 4 and be like, I'm playing, guys.
They came in actually like at the beginning of the round last time. It was like, I can't make it, guys. I'm busy.
Question number 6. What are Loki's last words? What are Loki's last words? I love this picture.
Get help.
Yeah, get help.
It's a great picture.
That's a great bit too. Yeah, I love that.
Question number 7. What are the words that trigger Bucky in Captain America Civil War? What are all of the words that trigger Bucky in Captain America Civil War? This is a hard question.
That's a hard-ass question.
Especially since the first time you hear it, it's in Russian, I believe.
Very, very hard.
It's all random shit, too.
Question number 8. What does Nick Fury tell Captain Marvel to prove he's not a Skrull? What does Nick Fury tell Captain Marvel to prove he's not a Skrull?
I take back my earlier point. Captain Marvel's my least favorite character.
I think she was handled poorly.
I agree. It's not... I love Brie Larson. It's not her. It's just...
The writing in general?
Yeah.
Question number 9. What is the name of the female warriors that protect the Wakandan kings? What is the name of the female warriors that protect the Wakandan kings?
I don't think I would have gotten any one of those right.
And question 10. What does Peter call his AI in his suit in Spider-Man Homecoming? What does Peter call his AI in his suit in Spider-Man Homecoming? I forgot about this too. Oh, like so many of these questions, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like once, yeah, somebody like I would know after seeing the answers. Obviously, dumbest response of all time, but you kind of just like, oh, he just like goes to the wayside to your brain until then.
Exactly.
It's a refresher.
All right, guys, here are the 10 questions for you. Once again, take a second, run through if you missed any. Again, you're submitting round 1 answer form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds to submit. Sounds like there's a good amount of teams.
Okay. Have fun adding that shit up.
At least 6. See you tomorrow.
All right. Things are getting heated. Do we have an idea of what's going to come next in 2 weeks for our next trivia or no?
Fast and the Furious trivia is what we were talking about.
Fast and Furious trivia.
Because it's the night before F9.
F9. Okay.
It's literally just going to be me posting pictures of a car and you tell me what that car is, or get out.
Spelling does not count, but make sure that I know what it actually means, Joseph. All right.
Wow. So what are your favorite fan theories in the MCU? There are a freaking bazillion of them. The reason that this question sparked my interest when I first saw it was I was looking up pictures of Ned for some reason, and they were saying Ned is somehow going to be the Hobgoblin. I don't know how they got there. I just saw pictures of Ned and the Hobgoblin, and I was like, hilarious. What?
All right. Let's think about this. So in order to have the Hobgoblin, first you'd have to have the Green Goblin, which means that you first need to introduce, I guess,
Spider-Man No Way Home. They bring back the good Green Goblin. That was a brilliantly played Green Goblin by I can't think of his name right now.
What are you talking? Are you talking about Jake Gyllenhaal?
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Oh, from the first trilogy. But then you got to bring back James Franco.
You don't have to bring back everybody. You can.
James Franco's a little untouchable right now. He's got some issues.
Yeah, that not a good look. He and Chris D'Elia might be hanging out.
But good looks, Joseph, on the Willem Dafoe down here too. Ned also, is Hobgoblin in the comics. What?
Oh, that's technically an alternate universe. There's a lot. It's not worth talking about. Shit, I totally just forgot what I was going to say, Brick.
You said first of all we'd have to get Green Goblin into the universe, is what you're saying. And then I said Willem Dafoe.
Oh, I'm proud of you for finally not calling him William Dafoe.
I know. I wanted to.
I know. And you and I have sat down and talked it through.
Willem Dafoe.
Him and Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet, dude. Nothing wrong with Timothy.
I'm trying to think back to some of the old conspiracy theories, like before all these movies came out. What did we think was going to happen? And now everything's just been totally debunked. Man, there was some.
I think there's just a lot for the Spider-Man universe because of the intertwining of the universes. Like, I would love this if they somehow were able to bring Tom Hardy's Venom into that shit. Get him into the extra credit scene. Because Sony just made that deal with Disney, right?
I don't want that at all. I am so over. Dude, seeing that Venom 2 trailer, that looks so bad.
Get out of here. You're just a little hater.
Why would I want that movie to be bad?
Because you're a little hater. That's why. Kang is in the post-credit scene in Loki. Spoiler alert. I don't know who Kang is either.
That's a theory.
Who's Kang?
Kang the Conqueror is a time traveler. He's basically like one of the big bads in the Avengers, going all the way back to early Fantastic Four. I think I have a comic hanging on my wall somewhere. But yeah, he just basically manipulates time, go whatever he wants. And if you start messing with time, he will come fuck you up.
So he's like the Time Warriors from Rick and Morty?
Sure.
Let's see. Who is Doc Cock? Garage Bar Reviews. Who's Doc Cock, dude? Does he have just one long robotic arm, but it's just his schlong?
No, he's got 8 of them, you idiot.
Oh, he's got 8 dicks, 8 cocks just swarming.
Not to knock out this wonderful question or conversation that you guys are having, but I do want to ask Panda Claus, did you submit an answer form? And if you did, what is the name? Because I'm not seeing it.
Doc Octopus. Yeah, figured that was a typo. You never know, though.
Now I just can't stop thinking about Fast and Furious movies.
Oh, are you reading the Dom Toretto quotes? If you're not first, you're last, a.k.a.
Obviously.
Ricky Bobby. Isn't that a Ricky Bobby quote?
Yes. I'm pretty sure Dom Toretto never said that. But Panda Claus, by the way, says he's not participating. Yeah. I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
That is honestly, if after F9, Fast and Furious 10 should be the Ballad of Ricky Bobby versus fucking Dom Toretto. I would so watch that.
He's just driving with a mountain lion in his car, drag racing through the sky because they've gone to space for the billionth time.
All right, let's get to the answers here. First question, how many films makes up Marvel's Phase 3? That's 11 films, which is kind of nuts based on the previous two, I think, being like 6 or 7. Number 2, what is the movie that Scott Lang mistakenly believes features time travel? That's Die Hard. Question 3, when fighting Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, what does Star-Lord transform into? Pac-Man.
That was the Pac-Man voice.
Who does Mantis think is the mightiest hero from Earth? Kevin Bacon. What planet holds the Soul Stone? Vormir. What are Loki's last words? You will never be a god. What are the words that trigger Bucky in Captain America Civil War? Nobody got all of these, but one person got every one of them but one. Longing, Rusted, 17, Daybreak, Furnace, 9, Benign, Homecoming, 1, Freight Car.
Freight Car. That's the one I couldn't remember.
And Furnace was the one that someone missed, I believe. Number 8, what does Nick Fury tell Captain Marvel to prove he's not a Skrull? If toast is cut diagonally, I can't eat it. Question number 9, what is the name of the female warriors that protect the Wakandan kings? Dora Milaje. And 10, what does Peter call his AI in his suit in Spider-Man Homecoming? That is Karen. Karen. As one
Before
does.
Karen was a bad word, yeah.
Yeah. So in third place with 2 points is GBR. In second place, tied for second place, 3 of you with 5 points, Mr. TVA, Get Help, and The Beard Man. And tied for first place with 8 points is America's Ass and Agents of Hydra.
Wow, Beardman's here and he's not crushing it. What the fuck?
I know. It's insane.
He must have joined late.
So, guys, you're going to want to get out of round 1's answer form and make sure you have round 2 up. Round 2 is what we are using here. We'll give you a second.
Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
I'm back and you guys up the ante. Yeah, I got a message also that said those questions were hard.
Good. That was the point. I'm still traumatized from my Simpsons trivia.
I knew you were going to say that.
I just have to drop the Simpsons. I have to mention the Simpsons every time we do trivia.
We could do another Simpsons trivia and see what happens.
We have to do Futurama first.
No, that's true. That is true.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia trivia. Seinfeld trivia.
As well.
Seinfeld trivia.
We haven't talked about the Office trivia either, and I think that's a really solid one to do. Just based on what would get people, you know?
I can get 15 people in to do Seinfeld trivia, guaranteed. Lock it in.
Yeah. Locking it in.
Plus, they just came out with all those. They came out with all those Seinfeld Funkos.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Star Wars trivia. Yep, that's in the cards.
Of course, you got them already.
The puffy shirt. We got Kramer. We got Kramer, the underwear model. We got Elaine with the sombrero on.
Ray Sabatico, good to see you. You're jumping in at the beginning of round 2. As soon as Brick gets back from putting his Funkos away, we will jump into round 2. And we are off.
These are quotes. Do they need just the person who said them, right?
I mean, the name of the character who said them.
As well as the movie.
Movie as well as the character, people.
Yes, movie as well as the character this year. Or this week, this year.
This year. We're keeping it consistent this year. You want a juice box and some string cheese?
Yes, I do.
Who wouldn't, honestly? You want a juice box and some string cheese? I can't do his accent, honestly.
Do you bite the string cheese or do you actually pull off the strings?
You peel it off until you get tired of fucking around, and then you just take a bite of it.
So, after the first peel?
Yeah.
Depends on how many string cheese you have. If you say one more word, I'll feed you to my children. I'm kidding. We're vegetarians. If you say one more word, I'll feed you to my children. I'm kidding. We're vegetarians. I want to see these quotes next time I do them. I don't know why I didn't look them up this time. What master do I serve? What am I supposed to say? Jesus? It's a great line, honestly.
These characters meeting was epic. I love it.
Oh, yeah, so good. What master do I serve? What am I? What am I supposed to say? Jesus? I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. This was probably the best scene of the movie. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
There's so many quotes from Phase 3 that are really good, but so many that are so obvious.
Obvious, yeah. No, that's the problem. But there's a bazillion good quotes. Like Adele or Aristotle, Drake, Bono, Eminem. Like Adele or Aristotle, Drake, Bono, Eminem.
Beardman, thanks for stopping in. Take care of the kids.
So you like cats. So you like cats.
Comma's doing a lot of work there for you, Brick.
So you like
you
cats?
Like cats? So you like cats? I get emails from a raccoon, so nothing sounds crazy. I get emails from a raccoon, so nothing sounds crazy.
Can you do a Joker voice for us just because I'm missing Mark?
So, you got detention?
I don't know what that was. That was not the Joker.
I mean, let me summon my inner Joker. You want to see a magic trick? Hang on. No. So, you got detention?
Tom Holland looks like the Flash in that picture, by the way.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Only because that
let me get through this.
Ezra Miller Flash was garbage.
Honestly, until this exact second, I thought you were a Build-A-Bear. Honestly, until this exact second, I thought you were a Build-A-Bear. Can't do that one either. I'm bad at these. The real question is, what are those? Shoehorned in. Shoehorned in.
It's the worst.
The real question is, what are those?
Panda, he's a hater on a lot of things that people enjoy. Joseph Smith, there's number 8 right there. All the other quotes are listed.
So you got detention?
Wait, we're just going to gloss
go.
over Ezra Miller punching a woman in Reykjavik, Iceland?
That doesn't have anything to do with his performance as the Flash, number 1. But number 2, we're not doing Snyder Cut tonight. This is MCU Phase 3. I don't have the fucking energy to defend the Snyder Cut again.
Well, I do. And Ezra Miller sucks.
Did not have the energy.
You needed to watch it in black and white, or else you didn't watch it at all.
30 seconds to submit your answers.
Remember when they released Logan in black and white, and we were like, that's kind of dumb. Even though that movie was incredible, it was way dumber for the Snyder Cut because that movie wasn't good.
Patrick Stewart playing an insane person in that movie was so underratedly amazing.
An insane person who could just kill everyone around him at any point in time. Yeah.
Yeah. Just could collapse an entire casino on top of itself. Yeah.
That movie is incredible.
What if
James
they brought
Mangold.
All right, discuss.
Wolverine because he can self-heal.
Except for when he died at the end of that movie. Spoiler alert.
Wow. That was old Logan, though. This is primed Avengers Battle Royale. Oh, Avengers Battle Royale. Was he an Avenger one time, right? I'm sure.
He absolutely is an Avenger. We have upset Joe so much that he turned his camera off and muted himself and left to go add up the scores.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, Battle Royale Avengers. I have to go with Thor, I think. And I feel like we talked about this before, but I feel like he could just call up Heimdall and summon the Bifrost and get us out of there.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't want to get out of there if you were playing the battle royale. Wouldn't you want to? It's the last man standing.
Oh, here we go.
So you don't
video
want
game man.
Well, so you don't want to like leave. Or if you leave, then you're just like, oh, I'll just quit. I'll just turn off the game. That's the equivalent to joining the frostbite or whatever and getting the fuck out of there.
The frostbite. Okay. Well, you remember when Thor showed up with his Stormbreaker axe and just fucked everybody up? Because that was pretty dope.
So we're having a new Guardians of the Galaxy video game coming out. It's gonna be similar to that Avengers game that came out. That was pretty much just button mashy trash.
Grinding.
What would be a good Marvel game? I mean, we've had good ones like Spider-Man. Spider-Man was incredible. I didn't play the Miles Morales version of Spider-Man, but I assume it's just a continuation of just the good combat mechanics.
It's basically copy paste, different story, different character, slightly different abilities, but yeah, the same mechanics, same engine, all that stuff. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just not enough to get me to buy a PS5.
So is there what kind of game would you want to see with the use of superpowers of like Avengers or superheroes in general?
What about Wanda, where you're just kind of manipulating? I don't know how that would work, but if you can just manipulate reality around you,
could definitely have some interesting mechanics to a game that have been unexplored.
You just click on somebody and they explode.
You can do, it'd be like a sandbox of just fucking with people as a Wanda. I'd play.
Wasn't there an Iron Man video game that came out right after the first movie?
Potentially.
I'm gonna look that up.
There was an Iron Man game that came out that was for VR for PlayStation that you could
maybe that's what
Iron Man, which was fucking rad as hell. I didn't play it because it was for actually like PlayStation VR.
Dude, honestly, the Lego Marvel games are incredible. The first one that they put out is so good.
Lego games are underrated.
No, they're not. Everybody knows they're great.
A Daredevil GTA style game.
Ooh, street level. Yeah, that makes sense. You just beat the shit out of people with your batons.
Yeah, and then they could have that like Sixth Sense kind of deal. If you play it like third person, kind of like that Batman.
Yeah, and you kind of just like use echolocation.
Yeah, that would be pretty rad.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Cybo Tico, good recommendation there. Lego games are the best. Okay, a Wolverine game.
We talked about this not long ago, and we were talking about movies that sucked that had awesome video games. X-Men Origins Wolverine video game is actually good. I loved that game. I've
never played it.
It's incredible. You should just like YouTube some of the clips. It's kind of button mashy, and I wouldn't do it justice by describing it, but I promise you it's worth your time.
Okay.
I wonder if it's on Steam.
Well, how old is it? Because there's some games just don't hold up.
I mean, this would have come out when the movie did. We were in college. I was in college. I don't even know if you were in college yet.
Yeah, you old ass. I would love to see like a Super Smash Bros. Style version with all the Avengers and all the villains. That would be pretty rad.
Well, I mean, isn't that just Marvel versus Capcom?
Was Super Smash Bros. Style of combat?
It's just like more cartoony. Is that what you mean?
No, like where everyone has to stay on this certain map, and then you have like a jump, double jump, and have to like you get three stock.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd be down. So Marvel, yeah, but like Capcom versus Marvel, that's like more like Mortal Kombat style.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm saying I'd be more of a Smash Bros. Because that is wide open at this point because Smash Bros. Is they're just done now, apparently.
That makes zero sense to me. They made so much money on that game.
Oh yeah, no kidding, because they said it was the last one. Brilliant marketing tactics. And then in 10 years, they'll be like, Super Smash Bros. Retro throwback, and we're coming back again because it's going to make $1 billion.
And if you play with Ness, you're still a dick.
Or Lucas, who's just the carbon copy of Ness. Let's see. A Hawkeye Assassin's Creed style game.
Nah, I don't want to be Hawkeye ever. Sorry.
Can shoot arrows,
Yeah.
exploding arrows.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, I could pass on that one too. No offense, Panda Claus. Hawkeye's kind of weak. If you could pick anybody to have a game after in the Marvel universe, you pick Hawkeye. You're not getting sales that way. There's just no way.
Yeah, let me just pick like Clark Gregg or something. Like I don't want to be him.
There was some lively discussion. It was really
that's what we provide. We don't provide anything else.
I can't figure out who I would say. Like I actually like the idea of a Smash Brothers style game with like actually being able to use like certain powers and stuff. But I don't know.
Be hard to execute as well as.
Cybotico is talking about the Matt Fraction series of Hawkeye, which is the only good series of Hawkeye. It's incredible, by the way, and I would play that as long as you got to play as Pizza Dog.
When he said factions, I thought he was talking about Red Faction. Anyone play that game?
Yes.
Mars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That game was fucking tight. I actually low-key want to play that game right now.
Loki. All right, so let's hit the answers here before we get into the scores. Question number 1 or quote number 1, you want a juice box and some string cheese? That was Hank Pym from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Question number 2 or quote 2, if you say one more word, I'll feed you to my children. I'm kidding, we're vegetarians. That was M'Baku from Black Panther. Quote 3, what master do I serve? What am I supposed to say? Jesus. That was Peter Quill from Avengers Infinity War. Quote 4, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. That was Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Question number 5, like Adele or Aristotle, Drake, Bono, Eminem. That was Doctor Strange from Doctor Strange. Question number 6, so you like cats? That was Sam Wilson from Captain America Civil War. Question number 7, I get emails from a raccoon, so nothing sounds crazy. Thought that would be a little tough for people just based on who's in the Guardians movies and stuff, but I think just about everyone got that. Natasha Romanoff, Avengers Endgame. Question number 8, so you got detention. Steve Rogers from Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, that's what it was. When he's on the TV.
Yep.
He's on the TV. That was actually the best part. Best cameo in any movie of the MCU was having Captain America do those fucking commercials. He's like Hannibal Buress is the gym teacher, and he's like standing on the wrong side of the TV. When I loved it.
Quote 9, honestly, until this exact second, I thought you were a Build-A-Bear. Tony Stark from Avengers Endgame. And quote 10, the real question is, what are those? Shuri from Black Panther. Joseph, yes, we did accept alter egos for the answers. And these are the standings after round 2. In 4th place with 5 points each, GBR and Shot on Location. In 3rd place with 13 points, Mr. TVA. In 2nd place with 14 points, Get Help. And tied for 1st place with perfect scores that round with 18 points, America's Ass and Agents of Hydra.
Very nice.
So good job, guys. Well done.
Damn.
Well done. Smithers, you are up.
Let's do it. This is my forte.
Make sure that you have the 3rd answer form up and running.
I actually enjoyed putting this together. Some of these unfortunately don't have dumb pictures on the internet of them. But some of them you're like, yeah, I know where to go. I know what to look for.
So what are they looking for here?
What I want you to name the character that this person played in the MCU.
The character name. All right.
Regina George, a.k.a. Rachel McAdams. I would like to see more of her actually in the MCU. I didn't necessarily love what she did, but
she'll be back.
Yeah.
She will be back. She kind of fell off as an actress in a lot of ways.
Martin Freeman. I don't really know what else to say about. Did you have either of you seen his show Breeders on FX?
Yes.
It's pretty funny. He's a funny dude.
He's a weird dude.
Yes, very much. But he's British. All British people are weird.
He's written Fargo too.
Yeah, that too. Annette Bening, who I completely forgot was in the MCU. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about that. Her career is outside of my purview. She's won a bunch of Tonys and stuff, so.
Now that I saw the answer, I know. Okay, that makes sense.
Now that you saw the answer, you know.
Yeah, no, I know. It makes sense.
Now that I saw the answer, I know.
That's how it works.
This
Maryland.
is Chris Sullivan, and it was very easy to find weird pictures of him because he likes to dress up like a weirdo. Probably most famous for This Is Us. But did you know that he played the voice of the camel in the Geico Hump Day commercials?
You know what day it is today? That's right.
Elizabeth Debicki. And I think we can all just agree that Tenet sucked.
I didn't even realize she was in it. That's how bad Tenet was.
Yeah. It doesn't matter because you wouldn't have been able to hear what she was saying the entire time anyways.
Right. I would rather be evicted than be in see Tenet again.
Good one. There we go. Lawrence Fishburne. Very easy to find weird pictures of him. I debated the red pill, blue pill picture, but this was the obvious choice.
No question about it.
One of the 10 coolest people on the planet, Ving Rhames. Absolute badass. I will be shocked if anyone knows the answer. You know what? I won't be shocked. I'll be impressed.
I know the answer, and I still can't place it.
Isn't he in Mission Impossible as well?
Yeah. There's our boy Taika from What We Do in the Shadows. That's what this picture is from. I love his sideburns here. They go all the way down to his mouth.
I'm surprised you didn't do him as Jojo Rabbit Hitler. To be honest,
I thought that was a bit iffy. I don't think,
good choice.
I don't think we want to have anything to do with Hitler. This is
America.
That's a picture.
Yeah. This was actually hard because there are a lot of good screen grabs from Community that I could have used here for Donald Glover.
So many good Community.
But man, his personality has changed so drastically.
Troy and I've been in the morning.
And here we go. Carrie Coon, who I can't look at without thinking about how disappointed I was with the ending of The Leftovers. She did play a great character in the MCU, though. So if you know that, props to you.
I would have gotten 2 of those, probably.
Panda says that we do know that Brick loves Hitler. I have audio proof of that.
Why do I feel like we talked about that on a previous?
Because it's super out of context, and he's a fucking dick fuck who just grabbed it.
Bitter much?
20 seconds to get those answers in.
Yeah, you're claiming that I am a
whoa. I'm not claiming anything.
20 seconds.
You claim a lot.
10 seconds.
I'm just playing the audio.
You're just playing the audio and then saying a lot of slander.
Brick, is it true that you hate The Simpsons, and tell him why?
I do hate The Simpsons because Smithers likes The Simpsons so much.
You know what? If you love Hitler, I don't want you to like The Simpsons.
See, this is more slander. Is it not slander? You're not saying anything, / you just said it right there. Slander. We are all witnesses. I'm suing. Anyone know a good lawyer?
Nope. Sure don't.
All right, so what do we want to see from the new Loki series?
I have a very specific thing that I want to see, and that is something that actually impacts the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Carry something over and have it impact the movies. Otherwise, these shows are for nothing.
They're setups, dude. Relax. They're trying to set up a brand new universe after a culmination of 10 years of movies. So maybe take some time.
All right.
Let it rebuild.
I know that I brought up your Hitler love. You don't have to get this mad at me about it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's move on.
Unacceptable. And,
aside from the Hitler conversation, I just want you to know that we already have a perfect score in this round. So,
wowza.
Okay.
I want to see D.B. Cooper and how they integrate his ass into this.
I am a huge fan of historical fiction. I love that stuff, and I hope that every episode is that.
Same. I want how Loki impacts. Well, D.B. Cooper is like a perfect example of Loki coming in with the Tesseract, if you will, and then just like
2 perfect scores.
Should have made it harder.
2 perfect scores, and I said I would have got 2 of them, and I'm the one with the movie podcast.
Yeah, you are kind of an idiot, though.
Yeah, no one's here. No one's arguing that.
Keep talking. I need a beer.
Okay, great. Joe's literally. All right, so let's see what we got in the chat here. Roll the clip. No, do not roll the clip, Panda Claus. Now I'm reading the chat from there. More of Loki in the 60s. Is this going to be more like a period piece where he kind of goes, jumps
it's
through
about
the
time travel.
So he's jumping through decades?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. Okay. What's the first episode about? Do we have any idea? Anyone from the chat know?
Darren wants to see Mephisto, Joe. I'm sure that you're happy to hear that.
I made a joke on Twitter because I'm not even gonna. You guys didn't watch this episode, but there's people believe that someone popped up in here that's not Mephisto.
I hope that it comes back that it is Mephisto.
I made
just
the
to
joke,
piss you off.
I made the joke that the character is Mephisto, and I started getting all these DMs that were like, "How can you say that? Like you're so wrong." Da, da, da. I was like, "It's a fucking joke."
Wow.
Gotta love a good joke.
I hope Mephisto is just Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Wow.
Can't even do a
All right.
Owen Wilson.
I said all right to premature. Bye.
All right, I'm not done yet, so continue what you're doing. So I'm actually pumped for Loki. I wanna see all of who is Mephisto? Is that
He's basically the Marvel devil.
Mephisto? I'm looking him up. That's what the internet's for, right? All that wrong brutally. So can he like shapeshift and shit or what?
Everybody kind of hates him. Well, he's the devil, so he can appear in many forms. But the reason I hate Mephisto is that in one of the Spider-Man runs, Peter Parker and Mary Jane get married, and eventually Peter Parker has to make a deal with the devil that basically just retcons his marriage to Mary Jane, and he has to give that up. And ever since then, I've just been like, "Fuck Mephisto."
There's a rumor that part of that story is incorporated or twisted in a way for
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Is Mephisto stronger than Thanos? I'm sorry.
Well, that's actually a really, you know what? We probably don't have time for this, but if you read the actual Infinity War comic book, Mephisto plays a big part in that with Thanos. So, Brick, go read a comic.
We are doing everything that we hate about the internet and what people did from WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier, talking about Mephisto.
Glorious.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
All right, as cool as Mephisto, my new favorite character, because everyone hates him.
There we go.
Mephisto, look at my magic.
Picture number 1, Rachel McAdams, Christine Palmer is the character's name. Picture number 2, Martin Freeman, Everett K. Ross is the character's name. Annette Bening is number 3, Dr. Wendy Lawson or Marvel. Chris Sullivan is Taserface, which was going to be the one of the quotes that I was going to put in there earlier, but it actually was a little too obvious.
I've seen you in that plaid outfit, by the way, Joe.
Absolutely. Elizabeth Debicki, that's Aisha. Lawrence Fishburne is Bill Foster. Ving Rhames is Charlie 27. Taika Waititi is Korg, one of my favorite characters.
Korg is amazing.
Donald Glover is Aaron Davis, a.k.a. The Prowler. And Carrie Coon is Proxima Midnight. Here's where we stand after, 3 rounds. In 4th place with 6 points, GBR. In 2nd place with 22 points, Mr. TVA. I'm sorry, in 3rd place, jumped over that one, with 20 points is Get Help. In 2nd place with 22 points is Mr. TVA. And tied for 1st place with 28 points, with, again, perfect scores, is America's Ass and Agents of Hydra.
Shit, are we going to have to get ready a tiebreaker question?
Yes, I have one already. We're good.
Okay.
I lied.
Amazing.
I don't have one. No, I do have one. All right, round 4. Make sure you're bringing up the 4th answer form.
Before we get into it, I wanted to just say that scene with the Prowler, aka Donald Glover, and Spider-Man doing the intimidation voice, so good, so good.
All right, here we go. Round 4, general knowledge, just like round 1. Question 1: What college did T'Challa study at? What college did T'Challa study at?
Eastern Illinois University.
Trump University.
If he's smart, he would have went to Eastern.
No, if he's dumb, he would have gone to Eastern.
Question number 2: When Carol Danvers crashes through the Blockbuster, what movie standee does she blast? When Carol Danvers crashes through the Blockbuster, what movie standee does she blast? It's a cool picture, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Very colorful. I had to bring that shit down to like 70%.
Question number 3: What are Black Widow's last words? What are Black Widow's last words?
Get help.
Oops.
It's Mephisto.
Ah, fuck.
Son of a bitch.
Question number 4: What alien race does Korg belong to?
Hey guys, I'm Korg.
Hey, guys. What alien race does Korg belong to?
I looked up. I think I just took this question and just like threw it in Google just to get a picture, and I saw something else that came up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that was from like the first one."
Was it
Crazy.
about the Wi-Fi? Or no, I'm sorry, the guy playing them.
They bring that Wi-Fi guy back. Anyway.
Yes, they do. In question number 5: In Avengers: Infinity War, how many features does Doctor Strange see? In Avengers: Infinity War, how many pictures does Doctor Strange see?
If anybody gets this right, I'd be very surprised. That is such a specific thing.
It's one of those ones. Yeah,
I know. I know. Everyone just knows.
Question number 6. This is the one I'll be surprised by. What airport does the big battle in Captain America: Civil War take place at?
I know this one.
What airport does the big battle in Captain America: Civil War take place at?
I've been there.
Great scene. You have.
No, I have not been there. Never mind. I thought this was a completely different airport.
Question number 7.
Yep. I'm an idiot.
How long has Happy been carrying around the engagement ring? How long has Happy been carrying around the engagement ring? The answer that we're looking for here is since what year? Since what year?
Good note.
Question number 8. Why does Betty not want to kiss Ned on the Ferris wheel?
This is where I found those hobgoblin pictures.
Why does Betty not want to kiss Ned on the Ferris wheel? See, we're helping like expand your Marvel knowledge, Brooke, with all the research you have to do for these pictures.
Yeah, no, it does. I get sucked into a deep time warp.
Question number 9. What is the nickname Janet has for Hope? What is the nickname Janet has for Hope?
Somebody better get a question wrong.
Question 10. Who is the Star Force trying to rescue from Torfa? Who was the Star Force trying to rescue from Torfa?
Am I crazy, or does everyone's head look gigantic in this picture?
They do. They absolutely do.
This looks like somebody just like photoshopped everyone's head to be like 10% larger.
All right, guys, here are the 10 questions that we just went through in that round. Make sure that you have the answers because we are going to flip the slide in just a few seconds. Like now. 30 seconds to submit. I hope no one ties.
Oh yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that. What if they both get the?
It's gonna be
tiebreaker, right?
It's gonna be a Mephisto question. I'm looking it up right now.
Mephisto, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a Mufasa question. That makes sense. Joseph Smith, just resend the form if you can. I don't think you can.
Damn it. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm not bored, I promise. I'm just fucking exhausted.
This bores me.
This actually excites me. I like arguing about shit.
Joseph Smith, if you are on Instagram, just shoot me the answer at Guy at the Movies for question number 10.
So what question or what character from the MCU do you want to see make an appearance in the newest phase? Someone that hasn't been portrayed, obviously.
Agent Coulson. Wait, no. From the MCU? That means from the movies.
You know what I meant.
Oh, okay. So what character from Marvel do you want
in
to show
general
up?
do you want to see?
I'm pretty sure we've talked about this too, but the answer is always Sam Alexander, aka Nova, young Nova. I love that character. I always have. I love Throg. Get out of here, Sabatic. At one point, Thor, well, they did this for a lot of the main Marvel characters where they basically just turned them into animal versions of themselves. And Thor was a frog.
Amazing. Pizza Dog.
Pizza Dog is the correct answer. That's from the Matt Fraction Hawkeye series. I really hope that the Disney Plus series is just like Matt Fraction's iteration of that, because that's an incredible story. They've already said that they're going to have Kate Bishop in there, who is integral in that storytelling. I would love to see that on the big screen.
I'm torn between either Litterbug or Dr. Bong.
Dr. Bong is actually an incredible character.
Give me the juice on Dr. Bong. Give me the
Dr.
Bong
Bong
water.
is a psychiatrist.
Who gets stoned to the gills.
No, it has nothing to do with that. His head is just a bell.
His head is a bell.
Yes. Where did you find Dr. Bong?
I just knew it from my innate
Would you
knowledge.
just Google
of
like
Marvel.
obscure Marvel characters?
I said worst Marvel characters.
I think my first introduction to Dr. Bong was in early Deadpool comics when he was seeking therapy before Marvel completely ruined that character in the comics. The movies is fine, but once they introduced him, they had to make him more mainstream for people to actually buy the comics and just completely bastardize that character. But anyways,
who's Simon Williams?
That's one of Hulk's buddies.
Wonder Man? Is that what they call him?
Wait. Who the fuck am I thinking of? Wonder Man is kind of lame. He's like super Hollywood. He's like Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat. I almost said Luke Cage.
So he's the Miz in real life.
Yeah, but he also has he basically has Superman style powers.
Weak.
Hey guys, look at the private chat real quick.
Oh, my bad.
What was it? I'm going to go back to the questions.
I'm going to say no on that one. Damn, Joseph Smith in the chat just dropping knowledge.
No. Yeah, I'm going to say I agree with Smithers on that one.
Hyperion's a good one. Garage Bar Reviews. He's Superman if Superman had an identity crisis. Hyperion just wants to be a normal ass dude, doesn't want to help anybody out, but he just has ungodly powers, or godly powers actually.
He's Shazam.
What about Shazam?
So he's Shazam, isn't Shazam's? He's like, I guess he doesn't turn into a. He isn't a kid and turns into a superhero.
Same kind of powers, I guess, but
he doesn't want to help people originally.
Hyperion is like,
fuck it, this is sick. I'm gonna do tricks for money.
Yeah, but Shazam eventually
he comes around.
Do good. I think the most recent Hyperion series I read, he was like trying to be a truck driver. No, maybe that was, yeah, I think so. And he ends up saving somebody, and that person like relies on him to keep. I think it's a little girl to keep her alive.
Interesting.
It wasn't.
It doesn't sound very good.
It really wasn't.
What's with Sentry?
Sentry's not much different. See, the thing is, when you publish comics, for 70 years, you kind of end up with some duplicates. And Century is kind of just like Hyperion.
I literally looked up those two just like in Google, and there's a picture right next to they're back to back the same people. They're like, oh yeah, these are the same people. Yeah. Period.
Do you have an actual answer for this, Brick? Like, is there somebody that you're aware of? Are you going to say Midnighter and Apollo?
Is that a Marvel?
No, that's DC.
Yeah.
That's the one comic that I've actually gotten Rick to read. And it was for our podcast like 5 years ago.
Good comic. I liked Midnighter and Apollo.
It was a great comic. He literally went to hell to save the man that he loved.
Yeah. It was great.
It's a good comic.
Very gory, too.
Oh, yeah. Midnighter is a son of a bitch. Dude.
Yeah, who's like the craziest like Marvel villain? Who's like a joke? Who's like a Joker equivalent? Anybody?
I don't know that you're gonna find one of those. Somebody who just wants chaos.
Yeah, just a sicko.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think of one. But also, my answer is Stilt Man.
Stilt Man?
He has.
That's not even a superpower. That's just like a problem.
I mean, Iron Man doesn't have superpowers. Batman doesn't have superpowers.
Yeah, but he has a super suit. He's not wearing stilts.
Stilt Man has mechanical stilts.
So he's go gadget stilt guy. What?
You're goddamn right, he is.
Sick. When are they gonna make another Inspector Gadget?
Hopefully, never.
What do you mean, dude? Inspector Gadget, rip. Inspector Gadget.
All right, here we go. Running through these answers. What college did T'Challa study at? That was Oxford. Question number 2. When Carol Danvers crashes through the blockbuster, what movie standee does she blast? True Lies. True Lies is the full name of the movie. Question number 3. What are Black Widow's last words? Oh, fuck. No, it's okay. Question number 4. What alien race does Korg belong to? It's the Cronins. In Avengers Infinity War, how many futures does Doctor Strange see? 14,605,000. Someone actually got that.
Somebody? Only one person?
Think 2 people, actually.
Okay, well done.
What airport does the big battle in in Captain America Civil War take place at? The Leipzig-Halle Airport. I'm probably saying that wrong, but Leipzig-Halle Airport.
Leipzig-Halle?
Hitler. And question number 7, how long has Happy been carrying around the engagement ring?
That's a stretch.
Since 2008.
Can't even say things in German, all of a sudden you're a Hitler lover. Okay, everybody in Germany who has a German accent. Not from you, Joe. I expected that from Smithers. Some people.
Wearing off on me. Question number 8, why does Betty not want to kiss Ned on the Ferris wheel she had just thrown up? Question number 9, what is the nickname Janet has for Hope? Jellybean. Nobody got that. Jellybean. Question number 10, who was the Star Force trying to rescue from Torfa? One person got that, I believe. Maybe 2. Solar.
Tough
So, after that round, here's where we stand. In 4th place with 7 points, GBR. In 3rd place with 23 points, Get Help. In 2nd place with 27 points, Mr. TVA. And tied for 1st place with 35 points, America's Ass and Agents of Hydra. America's Ass and Agents of Hydra. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you a question in just a second. This is our first ever tiebreaker, by the way. I'm going to give you the question in just a second, and you need to message me on Instagram with your answer. Guy at the Movies on Instagram. Message me your answer. Here is the question. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, what is Ghost's real name? In Ant-Man and the Wasp, what is Ghost's real name?
I see Brick Googling it right now.
You see the head go down.
Mm-hmm. Head go down, start typing. Either that or he's launching, what's the video game you're playing?
Planet Coaster.
Knockout City. I have to turn on the Xbox for that one.
Guys, I'm giving you 10 seconds to send those answers in now. 10 seconds. Guy at the movies on Instagram.
He has his phone pulled up.
We have a message. He says he's trying to message you on Insta right now. So maybe we add a few extra seconds if we need to.
I am awaiting. And I hope that nobody is Googling this because I have a lot of really tough questions. Yeah.
It didn't come up right away, or did it?
Please do not drop the answer in the chat.
All right. Both people got that answer.
Are you shitting me? All right. I feel like we need to ask like a question.
I think what we're going to do is I'm going to ask the question, and whoever responds in the chat, out of those two people, the chat here, whoever responds first will win.
I like that. That's actually probably better.
Let me see which one I want to go here. All right, here we go.
Oh, it's a juicy one.
In Thor Ragnarok, and again, you're going to submit your answer in the chat here. First person to submit it gets it. The Grand Master notably melted his cousin in front of Thor. What was the cousin's name?
That's a deep cut.
God damn, dude. What?
Deep cut.
In Thor Ragnarok, the Grand Master notably melted his cousin in front of Thor. What was the cousin's name? This is actually like kind of nerve-wracking, you know?
Yes, I do know. I'm nervous for them.
Ooh. Darren, you came in a little too late there. Anuxa Narian, you got it. That is Agents of Hydra. Congratulations. Harlow is the name.
Hats off to both of you. That was well fought. We appreciate your hard work on this and definitely appreciate your knowledge.
Yeah, these honestly, we thought these were really tough questions, and they were. So congratulations to everyone that was playing.
They were. You're just huge nerds. Like us. So.
Just like everybody here. Yeah. We're one
big
nerd community. Hell yeah.
So, Anuksha, go ahead and send me a message. Well, I already have your message actually on Instagram. We'll get in touch with you and make sure that we get you your prize. Congratulations. That was awesome. That was our first tiebreaker. Double tiebreaker, really.
Double tiebreaker.
Double tiebreaker. Double OT.
Double OT.
Double OT. I like the chat in the comments. Kind of makes the most sense right there too.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Forgot there was a melting scene in Ragnarok, Ray says about a go. All right, guys. Hey, please make sure that you're following us on both Instagram, also Twitter. You guys are, I think, the Chumpcast on Twitter as well. Guy at the Movies One on Twitter. Make sure that you're following on YouTube. Big week for me because after 7 or so months of doing this with the Chumpcast, they just subscribed to my YouTube.
That's all Mark.
It's a big week for me.
All Mark.
Mark has the only access to the page because he's a type A asshole. If everybody wants to do us a favor and message our Instagram and just call Mark an asshole at any time you want, and then just flood the comments. Mark, you're an asshole. I would love to see at least like 10 comments like that. Would be fantastic.
I'd love to see like 500.
He's like the least type A person I've ever met.
Yeah, or I don't know. He doesn't let it show, but he is the most underground type A idiot of all time.
Selective type A, I guess it is.
He tries to not let it get the best of him, but it does.
I'm also appreciating the sportsmanship in the chat. I appreciate that you guys aren't like, what the fuck, I didn't win. Thank you for being cool about it.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Keep coming back for more.
And so, guys, in 2 weeks, it'll be the night before F9 comes out in the US. F9. So we'll be doing the Fast Saga. So all the Fast and the Furious movies.
I'm going to talk so much cars. You're all going to hate me.
I have to start the series this week.
What?
I
Shut
hate
up!
it
You've
so
never
much.
seen it?
I have told you guys this multiple times.
I'm always in denial.
Yeah. So
It's fine.
that's happening.
Paul Walker was the only reason that was a good movie.
Oh shit! Yeah, I need to end this right now before I say something I will regret.
All right, guys. Thanks to everyone that played. We'll see you soon.
Running Scared, underrated Paul Walker movie.
Jesus.
You've seen it?
I've seen that.
It's so good. It's so tense.